Hi, Cora. My name is Laura Arnold. You can call me Ms. Laura, you can call me Ms. Arnold, you can call me just Laura if you want to. And I am going to be your teacher with Epic Public Schools this year. I have been doing this quite a while, even though this is my first year with Epic. I've been teaching for over 20 years. You can probably tell by the gray hair, I've been around for a while. I am used to teaching children all the way from preschool level up to upper elementary. And I've also done substituting in middle school, junior high, and high school levels. So I have worked with children of all ages. My own children are grown, so I've seen them through their high school years already, and middle school and junior high and all the rest. And I'm really looking forward to working with you and your family this year. So Epic has provided me with some information, including your scores on some assessments that they've done. And we're going to be focusing the first visit that I come out on your math skills. I saw, looking at this, that your strengths in math are geometry and measurement. That's great. That means you can see how things go together. You've got some spatial awareness that helps with that. And we're going to be using that to work on some of the things that you need a little more practice on, in particular number and operations. Number and operations is how you put numbers together, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. And even though you can use a calculator, and we all know how to do that, it's still important for those times when you're not going to have a calculator handy, or you just need to be able to do the computations mentally or with pencil and paper, to be able to add these numbers, subtract them, divide them, multiply them, and get an accurate answer. So those are some of the things that we're going to be working on for the first few sessions. I have prepared a lesson for when I come out next week, and I'm going to go over with you a little bit about what that lesson entails. Okay. So I'm going to bring out some materials with me. Every time I come to your house, I'm going to have my teacher bag, because my teacher bag has some fun things that we'll be using to cover the lessons. I'm going to have in my bag this time, I'm going to have a poster that has some shapes that I've added to it. We're going to be working in particular with trapezoids and hexagons. So if you don't remember what those are, you might take a minute to look it up so you'll be prepared. I'm also going to bring some measuring materials, tape measures, and rulers, and then just extra paper you'll have on hand for computations. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be asking you to find the perimeter of some of these shapes. And the perimeter is going to be the distance around. So we're going to be adding up all the sides. And in some cases, when the sides are all the same number, we're going to work on aspects of multiplication and multiplying the sides together to find out what the perimeter would be. So the first thing you're going to do is use those skills that you already have that you're great at, and use the measurement tools and measure in centimeters what each side of the polygon measures to be. And then we're going to watch a little YouTube video that will explain how we go about finding the perimeter of, in particular, a trapezoid, which is the first shape that we're going to be working with. And I'm going to have you work on adding together the sides to come up with the perimeters of the different trapezoids that I will be bringing. After that, we're going to work on hexagons, and these are going to be hexagons that have the same length side all the way around. And you know, when we have a number that's the same and we have multiples of that number, then we can do multiplication. But there's different ways that we can think about multiplication. And so we're going to be working with doing some skip counting in multiplication. And I'd like you to think about maybe how some other techniques that you could use to find the perimeter of these hexagons in different ways. So that's just a little something to think about. And I will come out and see you next week with these supplies. I look forward to meeting you all face to face. And I'm looking forward to a very successful year for both of us with Epic. See you later.